Hey, you're welcome, everybody. You're welcome to again another conversation. Welcome to the conversation today. Your passion, use your passion for the service of humanity. Today on studio, you're going to be having someone we have not heard and seen before, and his work fascinates me. My name is Vera Sompon. I'm your host as usual, and I love what I do. I love doing what I'm doing for the service of humanity because I know that only us can be able to add value to the lives of other people. I am very grateful that you're joining us today. Remember to share the link with friends and with relatives. We are here because you are there. So it's a privilege to have you connected to this program today. And I'm very sure you will not regret joining the conversation. Some years back, I started the work of Sompon social service because I wanted to give back to the humanity. I wanted to serve the community, and that's why in my own little corner, I decided to start up Sompon social service. And ever since, we have been helping human beings diversely in diverse social areas of their lives, business wise, so that they can also fulfill their God given purpose for which they are here. So today you're going to be having another person who also has used his passion for the service of humanity. Welcome with me, Kevin Gueteu Silatchom. Kevin,
Hello,
you're welcome. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm very fine. It's always a privilege to have people like you who are doing an amazing job in the community and, of course, who are selfless. And such people, I love to support them. That's why I said to myself, it will be good to have a conversation with you and let other people know more about what you are doing. Tell us more about yourself. Who are you? What do you do? Why do you choose to give service to humanity?
Okay, I am Kevin Goethe Silatchom. I am mechatronics and system automation engineer in Germany. I made my study in Bremen in the University of Applied Science, and I'm trying now to help the amputees people to get the new change in the life because they can do nothing now. They want to have a second change. So I try to give this change by producing the prosthetic limbs for the child in particular and for the other person. Yes.
Thank you so much. It's a good thing that you're doing. Today, when I had my conversation with you, the first question that came in mind is, hey, you are an engineer, you're having your job, but what pushes you to want to do what you're doing for humanity? What is your motivation?
So I had a family member. He has an accident in Cameroon, and in at this time I didn't have money. I didn't have nothing to help my family member, and this was my cousin. On she told me you don't want to help me because you have money, but you don't want to help me. You're in Germany, you have money, but now I'm I'm dying, but you don't do anything to help me. So I'm. It was no. Um. So excuse me, please.
I
it's
know
the
it's very emotional. It's okay
the
when
bus
it's
coming.
emotional. It's
Yes,
very
it's the bus
okay
coming.
also that it's emotional. It is your story. And I think that's why you started up what you started. And I think it's good when we always have a relationship to what we are doing. It's always good when we have this emotional feelings attached to the work we are doing. And that's what is really passion. So I think that, hey, just keep the work going and tell us. So Your cousin was a little embarrassed, thinking you were supposed to give her money and you could not. And that's why you came up with the idea.
Yes, to help the next amputees people. So now I have a possibility with with my brain and what I can make and what I have studied to make something with the 3D printer to make a new prosthesis and give them the new
Mhm,
chains in the world, in the
mhm,
life, because
mhm,
they can they can't get the job
mhm,
because of this handicap.
mhm,
Yes,
mhm,
then I try to help them
mhm,
by producing the new prosthesis with 3D printer. So,
mhm,
and these prostheses are the low cost prostheses. So I'm
mhm,
trying to help these people in Cameroon now, but maybe later in the Africa.
mhm. I'm fascinated about what you do because I know how I started, and I know how many of other people that I know that are really serving the community, how they started their work. And I remember I started with practically no money. I was so just passionate about the fact that people were really suffering around me, and I could not see that. So already I can hear from what you're saying some similarities, that passion is can come out from the suffering that one is going through, either directly or indirectly, and then it pushes in us maybe that particular thing, and give us ideas to be able to create solution. Would you say that out of the problems we can come up with solutions?
I don't understand your question. Can you explain your question? I don't understand what
Would you
you.
How would you transform your problems into a solution?
How? So the problem now is the amputation.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying now to make this prosthesis so that these poor people can have a new prosthesis because in Cameroon it's now very expensive,
Mm-hmm.
very for a transtibial amputation.
Mm-hmm.
In center in Cameroon, we can buy the prosthesis in with 1,500,000,
Mm-hmm.
and
Which is
it's so much.
eh, approximately how much euros is that?
Three so 3,000, so 2,070 hundred euro.
2,700 euro. I must confess that all my speakers are always forced to speak English. I know that you speak French, and you had told me
Yes.
already, oh, I want to speak in French. But I said you will have to speak this in English because it's going to go wide, and people worldwide speak and understand English. So I appreciate the efforts that you're making to really want to transmit this information to the people. So coming back again to the question of how did you come about? You said it was your cousin that pushed you to be able to start up thinking that you have to solve the problem of handicaps by providing a second chance to them, right? And so that's why you're doing the work that you're doing.
Yes.
And my next point will be, but now that you don't even have the money yourself, because we don't usually have all the money, how do you expect to, with a project, you said one person pay one potato. How do you intend to achieve this big kind of a project?
Okay. The problem now in Cameroon, we have so much plastic
Mm-hmm.
on the road, so much plastic, and we can recycle this plastic to make a
Mm-hmm.
filament, and this filament will be used to produce a low cost prosthesis. And
Mm-hmm.
this low cost prosthesis, we have now a problem in Cameroon, not only in Cameroon, in Africa. When the
Mm-hmm.
people get the prosthesis, in with 1,500,000. So
Mm-hmm.
like 2,700 euro. When
Mm-hmm.
the prosthesis is how can I say it? Kaput, how can I
And it's
explain it?
bad.
Yes, yes. When it's bad,
Mm-hmm.
they don't get the money back.
Mm.
They don't get the money back, and
Mm-hmm.
they must give another thousand, 1,500,000 francs CFA to get another prosthesis because the last one is not able to help this man or this woman. Then we have to make another prosthesis. And with the life in Cameroon, where the people live under $1 days, this is not possible. This is not possible. This is why we have so much amputee people without prosthesis. So I'm trying with the 3D printer to build this low cost prosthesis so that they can have so that all the amputee people can get this prosthesis with a low cost. So they can buy it. Maybe I make some difference in the. I don't want to tell the name, but in one place in Cameroon, at one place in Cameroon, we made the prosthesis in 1,500,000. So the transtibial, the transfemoral prosthesis. But me, I try to make this prosthesis with only 400,000. So a different
Wow.
1,100,000 is so much
Mm-hmm.
money. And see,
Mm-hmm.
in the problem of the decentralization, this is a political problem, but in this sector, we have all this problem. The people in North Cameroon, in the North region, in extreme North, when they have to, when they want to have a prosthesis, they must go to Yaoundé
Mm-hmm.
to make a prosthesis with this price and the transport between Yaoundé and this region, extreme north. This is um one. This is so much money. I think 300 euro,
Mm-hmm.
300 euro
Mm-hmm.
to go from this region to Yaoundé and from Yaoundé to back to the region, and they
Mm-hmm.
don't have money. This is not
Mm-hmm.
so easy. So I'm trying to help the like I can't. So I'm
I know it's very challenging. I mean, when you're talking, I hardly really got in touch with people with such needs, because I really did not have someone directly connected. I think usually uh you help when you have someone connected to something, or when you yourself you're connected to. So while living here in Germany, we do inclusive work, but it's not directly connected to with really high handicapped people like that, right? So that's why for me it was fascinating to see that, hey, this young man is using his own gift that came as a result of the challenge and the problem. So you wanted to solve a problem. And instead of complaining, you started the work. That's my fascination. That you started the job and you must not have to do everything, right? So that's why for me it's important that the community understands that we are all here for one another, to support one another in the passions, in the visions that we are having. Because who else should support the visions that we are having if not ourselves, right? Now, how how do the community know the work? Do the community know the work you're doing? Are they informed of the work you're doing already?
please I please 1 minute. You say
Is the community informed about the work you're doing? How do you inform the community about the
I
work you're doing?
I'm not able now to inform the community because for informing the community I need social media, I need a television, I need much a lot of things, and these things I need money for these things because I bought the 3D printer, and I bought the material for helping the other person. But now
Mm-hmm.
this aspect, the social media, to buy the community manager to buy who will please, sorry, to buy, we will change my project to the community. I can't now because I have a family. I must do something for the family, for the child. It's not easy, and I don't share the project with the community. This is why I'm trying to do today with your channel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, thank you very much. We only can help when we know what is happening, right? So that's for me. That was the reason why I thought it would be good that you tell us a little more about the project, how you came about the project, and now we've heard how you came about the project. How do you think the community can really support this work? Because you say one person, one potato. How many young people in Cameroon? I saw the picture of the young one you're working with. He's about 6 years old, and he doesn't have the two hands. How do
Mm-hmm.
you want to get this amount of money you're calling for the how many people in Cameroon alone? How many handicaps do we have in Cameroon at the moment, especially for the children?
Mm-hmm.
That's where my
The
interest is
children
the
we have,
children.
for the children we have, um mm, so I'm not sure. I'm not really sure because in we don't make this resentment in Cameroon,
Statistics.
this statistic in Cameroon. But I think maybe 200,000 children have.
200,000 alone in Cameroon.
Yes, alone in Cameroon are handicapped. So has
That is
an
a
handicap.
big number of people.
Very big number. Very big
Oh,
number.
I have
Because
hardly seen anyone in my own eyes that is really handicapped. Sorry for that. But if we have like this 200, you said 200,000 young Cameroonians who are
yes,
really handicapped,
yes,
whoa,
200,000 young Cameroonians, so under 15 years old.
under 15 years old, but this takes a
Yeah.
lot of self-confidence. And
Yes.
now your project is one person, one potato. But you can't do this job alone. How do we come in to help you?
So now, in the world now, we have a 3D printer now. And the
Mm-hmm.
3D printer is now the best opportunities in the world in every sector. So in the engineering, in the mechanics, all the sectors. And in this orthopedic sector, we
Mm-hmm.
can use the 3D printer to make the low cost prosthesis, like I told. Now I have three 3D printer in Cameroon, and I have 3D printers now in Cameroon. I need more 3D printer to produce 10 prosthesis in 3 days, because one 3D printers I can produce one prosthesis in 3 days. So with 10 3D printer we can produce 10 prosthesis in 3 days, and in 1 week we can produce 20. So if I have 10 3D printer now,
Mm-hmm.
we can try to help the city in Yaoundé. So
Mm-hmm.
I say now the Yaoundé, the town. I say
Mm-hmm.
only Yaoundé because we have so much amputees in Yaoundé. I
Mm-hmm.
don't say Douala. Douala. We have um um um. So in
I can understand the challenge behind you there, but it's okay. We are going through. Yes. So we have you can support in Yaoundé. But now you are in Yaoundé at the moment, right? Yaoundé, for
yes,
those who do not know Yaoundé, Yaoundé is the capital city of Cameroon, and he is there. And we have also we call that the Handicap Center in Yaoundé, which is in Cameroon, and so that's where he's working directly, especially in contact with the young guy. I saw the young boy, the child, and that lost both hands, and you're trying as much as possible to help. Unfortunately, we can upload the pictures now because of the protection rights. I'm not allowed to, and we're not allowed to upload any pictures, especially of children. And so that's why we're not going to show the pictures directly. And for those who can go on Facebook, you have a website also on Facebook. They can also check on Facebook to see
Yes.
exactly what we are talking about. There's a young boy you're working on. Tell us the story of the young boy that lost both hands, and you're trying by all means to help him.
So this young man, he was with his mother in Douala,
Mm-hmm.
and they wanted to go to see the family, and this activity, the motor taxi in Cameroon.
Yes.
Yes, he was with his mother in one motor taxi, and they make an accident, and he lost the both hand. So one part he has so I can show maybe I don't know how I can explain it, but the both hand he lost the both.
Yes, I saw the picture where he's really without arms. Now
Yes.
everything is out. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. He lost the both, and now
And
I'm trying to.
you are working now seriously on it, that he
Yes.
gets back at least so that his confidence can be rebuilt.
Yes, I have a problem now. The his his amputation is very particular because it's I have very complication. I need to make a bionic arm for for this child,
What is
but
that bionic arm? I mean, you're
so
telling us we are not in that field. So what is
yes, yes.
bionic arm?
So we have a normal mechanic arm, so he can
Okay.
make a movement to contract the finger
Mm-hmm.
only with the movement
Mm-hmm.
of the arm. So we have a mechatronic, so we can command the arms with an phone, with an
Mm-hmm.
program, or with other application.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a bionic arms. The bionic arms, this the arms who is commanded with a brain, so with a
Mm-hmm.
signal brain. So when he wants to move a finger, yes, the bionics arm take this pulsion, take this signal and transform it in the microcontroller, and the microcontroller move as or give a signal to the motor, and the motor move the finger. This is what I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to do with this child. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if I send you a picture of the test. And
You sent us a picture, but like I said, I'm not allowed to push out some pictures here because of the protection rights.
well,
But
yes.
we are going to put some of them without maybe the images completely, except they're a little adult and we have their permission. We'll put it on the website so that the people can check. Before we continue our conversation, I want to welcome the presence of some people here. And there is a good news. We have Heve Florian is a business friend of mine. He is watching now, and he says, get in touch with him because he plans to support you. Hey, Heve, wherever you are, thank you very much for accepting to support him. I'm going to connect you both, and then you can do the rest. So I'm just going to connect the both of you, and you do the rest. I want to also acknowledge the presence of Batemona Abeke, who says, here we are again, passionate with your work. Continue serving the community, ma. Thank you very much. We have also Eno. I know you know Eno. She gave me your contact and said, You are doing an amazing job. I have to check on you. So that's why, hey, and now I'm here. I just followed your counsel and I'm checking on him, and I checked him, and I love what he was doing, something special and different. He says, that's my bro. Keep up the good work. Nice to hear from you on this platform. And she goes further to say, you're doing an awesome job. But Mona Beke says, you're just an angel. And of course, we want to have more angels who are going to support this project. One person, one quotation. And Kevin says that we have more than 200,000 young Cameroonians that are handicapped and really need such support. And of course, there's someone who is always there. And this time, he is my husband, Richard Sompon, who says, great job, my brother. And see, most people are behind um to support the work that you are doing. Keep it up, and I'm sure that you're going to like it. Take care.
Oh, hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes, yes.
Good, thank you. So you're welcome back. Your gadget had a challenge, but you're welcome back. So I'm going to give you also the contact of Heve, who says, hey, he's loving what you're doing and he wants to support the work. So tell us, how can we? I know one person, one potato is really a challenge. And given the fact that we have more than 200,000 young people that really needs potato, and that you can't do this job on your own. That's why you need a human beings. You need the community to support this work so that you can reach more young people. My concern is with young people because I know they are the categories that need more help. They are not working and they need more support. So how can we support your work?
So, to helping me now, I need to have a 3D printer. I need to have a 3D scanner. This
Mm-hmm.
is a very important material for this work. So, I what I am trying to do for the next step is to go in other region in Cameroon and give a 3D scanner, also given
Mm-hmm.
doctor a 3D scanner. So in Douala, in Yaoundé, in the Boya, in Limbe, in Bamenda, where we have so much amputee people, then I'm teach this doctor how he can do the 3D scanning and
Mm-hmm.
how he can take the measure. Then he can send me in the Yaoundé or where I'm high, and I realize the 3D prosthetics, and
Mm-hmm.
I send it with a transport to this region. So I'm trying to decentralize the work because I'm
Mm-hmm.
not able to receive all the passion. So much
Mm-hmm.
people in the north region contact me to know how can I have to get my prosthesis, my low cost prosthesis. I have my mother, she has no arms, she wants prosthesis. So I'm trying now to give one region one 3D scanner to make alone the 3D scanner there, the measure, and I produce the 3D prosthetics in Yaoundé with this new 3D printer. Then I send it with the transport with the bus to this region. So I hope with this art of job can I think I don't know, but I think I will produce more prosthetics for more people.
So you said pro region, you want to have the special equipment for that. How much can that equipment cost you, or cost if you have to put that together as a form of cash? How much would that be?
So in franc CFA or in euro?
Of
Should
course, in
I?
euro, and then you
Okay,
can say
in
that in France CFA too. Those who are France CFA can hear and then know it, but also in euro. For my ears, in euro will be good.
So in euro, one 3D scanner in euro is 850 euro, one scanner.
800. Okay.
Yes. Then we have 10 region in Cameroon. So I say 9 region because I have my only scanner in Yaoundé. So we
Okay.
have now 9 region, and for this 850 euro, we have 7,800 euro to buy this 3D scanner.
Mm-hmm.
And for the 3D printer, one 3D printer, I need a big 3D printer. So it's the so the printing size is 300 in so 30 centimeter and 40 centimeter. So it's cost now 400 euro. So I need 10 3D printer for produce, also for trying to producing for the all amputees that I will have
Mm-hmm.
now for the first step.
Mm-hmm. Which means that if you have the scanner and the printer, you can produce more protheses.
Yes,
Did I
yes,
get you well?
this is the big problem because we have prosthetics foot. So the material that I use, maybe we have a prosthetics foot, we have a tube adapter, we have much materials, but this material, this amputees people buy only this material, and the worker, so me, they don't give me the money. They buy only the material, so the 3D printer, and then not the 3D printer, the prosthetics foot, tube adapter, the knee,
Mm-hmm.
then they give me, and I make the prosthetics for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for elaborating. And we have Dr. Jerry who is saying that Africans for Africans. Yes, that's the reason why I am supporting the work so that we be the ones to solve the problems of the African continent. Ladies and gentlemen, who else will solve the problem of the African continent if not us? For a very long time, we have been complaining and saying that people take experts and experts from Europeans or Chinese, and this is one of us doing an amazing job. I want to encourage you listening and you who will be listening to dip your hands into that pocket of yours and take out, even if it is €5, to support the work, not because of him, but the passion and the 200,000 young African Cameroonians precisely who could benefit from this project. One person, one potato. I did not know much about the challenges of the handicapped people in Cameroon until I was told about your project, and I found that very innovative. I found that it was really good to help the community, and more especially, I found that it was good that you turned a problem into a solution. And if anyone knows me by now, you know I hate the blame game. So I choose to always solve problems rather than complain about the problem. So that's what fascinates me in your project is that you're solving a problem and you know that you can't do that alone. That's why you're needing help. Tell us precisely, apart from the fact that you want printers, you want a scanner, if someone is to support you financially to buy the printer, scanners, and the products that you need, how do they contact you?
So I have my phone number. So I hope you write my phone number here. I have an email address. So yes, this is my phone number, and I have an email address. People can contact me with the email address or with the phone number. Yes, and we gonna see how we can help more people in not only in Cameroon but in Africa. This is one of the biggest project now in the world, so I say so because it's not only in Africa. We have the same problem in ASEAN, so in America we have the same problem. So not
Mhm.
USA, but the other part of America,
Mhm.
and we have to help these people. When I'm in Cameroon, I have so much children. I have so much parents, the mother, the father. They come and they told me, if you can make my son to walk again, I will give you all you want to have. But I say I don't want anything. I want only that your child walk again. And this this is for me a big problem because I think we Africans we didn't have a hurt anymore. We are so how can I say it, independent. So we think only for our person. I was there. I am trying to help these small girls. I don't know if you know the story of the small Maeva. She was born by his grandmother in Nangaiboko, and I tried to help this small girl, but I didn't help her because much people receive money um, of Europe for helping this sister. And I say, if I have so much African who give me the power, who can help me to help more person, help more processes person, I I think we can make uh, un grand pas. How can I
A
explain
big
it?
chance, a big possibility.
Yes, a big possibility for these people. It's not easy for me to explain the project in English,
But
but
I like what you're doing and they are getting what you're saying. So just keep going. You have to express your project, and that's why it's important. And of course, I have chosen to say that this platform will be used in English, and that's why I love the way you're doing it. Keep doing it.
yes, okay, thank you. Yes, like I say, now I have so much passion now, and I don't have much personal because who say personal, this personal want to have money, this personal has family, the family, yeah, they must care of the family. Then now it's not easy for me. I need not only the 3D printer, not only the 3D scanner, but I need a people. I need the person. I need a person. I can't help the people in Yaoundé, and at the same time, I am in Marwa to explain the doctor how can I use the 3D scanner for scanning people, and how can they make a measure to send me so I can produce a prosthesis. It's not easy for me. I want that project will that people share this project in the big world, so in particular in Africa.
Thank you very much, Kevin. I'm very sure we have the right people here on board now, and I'm sure that they're going to share the program and this video. Hey, I'm calling on all of you who are here. I'm calling you to share the video with friends, with family members. This is Christmas time. You don't want to eat your chicken alone. You better support this work so that another young boy will be able to have hands and develop their confidence. And Dr. Jerry says this is what we need because he will be able to teach and create jobs for the youth Build one, build all. I love this so much. So this is what your project is doing, is helping also to teach other people. You will give your know-how to other people, and the youth may have a job. And so it is an amazing project. And yes, of course, we can support you. We will support you. And be sure the community is behind you. And on my Greer says, we stand with you, bro. And of course, we have, thank you so much for being with us. We have Sharon Darcy, who's a great work. We stand with you. And we are having Millie Nafuma, who said, please post the IBAN here. You're having the IBAN already on the line. Millie, thank you for watching. If you see already on the banner, you see together, we are able, you can support with €5 or even more. Hope Protease. The IBAN is DE324801610060550795, and that's for Kevin, Sparkasse Bielefeld, PayPal, keto@outlook.de, and his telephone number is on the banner. Thank you so very much for doing the work that you're doing. And I'm encouraging everyone who is here. We are because you are. And we will only us can build Africa, and we want to start doing it. And I know that this is Christmas time. It's a time where we are giving gifts out. Do not forget those young children back home in Africa, precisely with Kevin's project in Cameroon, who may need prothese. And Kevin says if he got scanner, printer, he will be able to do more of them. It's not my field, it's not my expertise, but for sure, Kevin, you got my support. You got the support of my family and many others who are there. So be sure that many other people will contact you. If you have a last word to say, Kevin, what would you tell the people so they can help you better?
So I have to so a lot of people make a confusion between a 3D scanner and the 3-in-1 scanner. So the 3-in-1 scanner is only help for scanning the paper, only help for scanning the document. But the 3D scanner is an like a great it's
An instrument?
yes, it's an instrument. It's an instrument who help to take the physical object and to make it numeric. So
Okay.
in the 3D space, so in X, Y, and Z. So this
Okay.
is what I wanted to say. The difference between the
The
3D
printer
scanner and the
and the
yes,
scanner.
the printer.
Okay.
Yes, I have so
Mm-hmm.
much person who confused the both. So what
Okay.
I want to say is now in Africa, I say in Africa, we
Mm-hmm.
have the opportunity with the 3D scanner to change the world, to
Okay.
change the vision of these amputees people.
The
Because
handicapped people.
if
Mm-hmm.
yes, they have so much problem. They don't have money because they can't work,
Mm-hmm.
and even they are graduates or whatever, they don't find a job because
Mm-hmm.
the amputation.
Mm-hmm.
We have to try to help them to have a new low cost prosthesis. And the
Mm-hmm.
advantage of this prosthesis is when the prosthesis is not good,
Mm-hmm.
we can recycle this plastic to produce another prosthesis. As though we lost anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I yes we lost anything.
Mm-hmm.
The plastic bottle on the road, we
Mm-hmm.
can take it and recycle it to make the filament. And with the
Mm-hmm.
filament, we can produce the femoral socket or the transtibial socket
Mm-hmm.
to assemble it with other part of the prosthesis and help these people to have another chance in the world, to have
Mm-hmm.
another change to get the better work, to have another change to live with a person in the society.
Mhm.
I see. I was in Cameroon for months, and I have one friend in Cameroon. She's amputated, and she lost the job. She lost the man, also
Mhm.
the boyfriend. She lost her boyfriend. She
Mhm.
lost the family because the family say if you stay here in Yaoundé, we are not able to give you food every day because you see we don't have money. So you have
Mhm.
to go back to the village and try to help the big mother, the grandmother to do something and another thing. It's not
Mhm.
easy. I am trying now to have more contact, so to have more person to with the hurt we can these people must feel what I feel now. It's not easy for me. The first time I didn't know that this activity will be so road for me. And I see one small king without food.
Mm.
His name is
I
Sheriff.
know. I know.
Yes,
I
without
understand
food.
you. Mhm.
Yes, and
Mhm.
I don't know how can I don't know how can I explain the situation. I don't know how can I explain what these people are living and how they are living so that the community, the African community can help these people. It's not easy for them. It's not easy. Me as engineer, is the life is not easy for me
Mhm.
as engineer. It's not easy.
Mhm.
And if you see for the person who has all capability to work, to have money, is not easy. And try to see how it can be for this young man.
People. Thank you so very much, Kevin. I think that the people have heard you, and I think that the necessary support you're going to get, and this is also a part, my part, and Mr. Richard Sompon says, we are ready to help you. So I'm sure that you're going to get enough help so that you can be able to help more other people. We know and we have come to the realization that it is African for Africans, just like Dr. Jerry said, and it is us to solve the problem of the African community. So I did not know much about the handicapped people and people having this difficulty, but I got to know that through you, and I'm very grateful that you gave me the chance to know that because we all cannot do the same thing. So that takes me back to passion. We all have different passions in us, and you are using your passion to be able to solve the community problem. And be sure you will have the necessary support from the community. If anyone got hurt, Africans got hurt. And be sure they are the one who will support this project. And so take this home with you, knowing that the African community in Germany is behind you to support the work that you're doing. You have to tell us more about the work, share the video yourself so that people know the work you're doing, and of course, keep doing the good work that you're doing. Right? Do you have any last words for us?
So thank you so much for this interview. Thank you so much to the people who see who are now in live. What I can say is we can do something together. Alone I can make something, but together we can make more. I need people. I need people. I need people. I need you to help more children. I need you to help more person in Cameroon, not only in Cameroon. When we are make all in Cameroon, so not all, but the maximum person in Cameroon, We are gonna try to go to Nigeria, to Congo, to Benin, to all the country uh, in Africa to help more person like we can help.
Thank you very much for joining me today on my platform. This space is our space, the space of the African people, for the African people, with the African people, by the African people. And of course, we have Richard who says, we are ready to help you. We have, of course, Eno who says, we pray for more grace and your project. And we have Batemona Abeke. We say, yes, we create awareness to the good works you are doing. So, this is what we are going to do. And of course, you listening, thank you for always being that faithful listener. And be sure to help Kevin with the project. Remember, it's one person, one potato, and we have more than 200,000 young people that really need the support. Thank you very much, Kevin, for being with us. I'm going to, of course, connect you with those that need your number and sure that we're going to help you. Thank you very much for joining today.
Okay, thank you very
Yeah.
much.
God
Thank you.
bless you and take care of yourself, right? We
Thank you.
meet
You too.
sometime again. Bye bye.
Okay,
You
thank
did
you.
your
Bye bye.
best. You're amazing that you can speak English. You see?
I'm
And it
trying.
has
I'm
to
trying. I
do.
saw.
You did your best. Thank you so much and God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the program today, and today we were talking about using your gift or your passion for humanity, the service of humanity. And we are seeing Kevin that he is using his own gift, his passion for the humanity, helping people back home in Africa, precisely in Cameroon. This is December time, this is Christmas time. Be sure to help one child, and I assure you, €5, €1 will go a long way. And do well to share the video so that every other Cameroonian, every other African knows about the program, knows about the project. And in that way, just like Dr. Jerry said, we will be able to use our expertise by our experts and train other experts, create more jobs for the African people. And what else do we want? Wow, this is sustainable development. I leave you and hope to see you next week, same time, with another speaker that are doing also amazing job. God bless you. I remain your humble host, Vera Sompon. Bye bye.